제발 내게 대 천사가 분명해 나타날 것 같아. Y'all. Well, let me introduce myself. If you don't know me, this is Nisi. But y'all, did anyone know this was coming? Given this is my first end of year as a baby carrot, like give us like a gift at the end of the year. So maybe it was that. Thanks to 17 Lover, I usually check out 17 lyrics. They're not up yet. So these might not be as accurate as what I'm used to, or I'm still thankful that something is up for today for this reaction. So this was arranged by Bumzu and Away. And lyrics and composition are by S.Coups and Bumzu. Let us jump into Nan. When I saw that it was called Nan, I was like, ooh. Baby, hold me, stay with me. This is coming in with a brightness, but it's not as heavy. Everyone's like, Nisi, you've played 5 seconds, i.e. not even 5 seconds, because the song didn't kick in until the last 2 seconds. I'm too excited. No bright. It's still bright. Ooh, mixing is interesting on this. It's like way in the back. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, it's so soft and bright. Okay. All right. Ah, wait, you guys, I'm sorry, but we're starting with singing. Oh, okay. I'm really ready now. I'm actually ready, I promise. Oh, so many me's. Ooh. Ooh. Only because I'm more accustomed to Vernon solos. He's released more. That is, I think, the closest sound that I can liken it to on the 17 solo side so far. It is very alty feeling, pop alty feeling, completely throwing me off and making me very giddy because it's so sweet. Even though what he's saying is not sweet. What he's saying, it sounds like he's having a difficult time sometimes finding him, the real him. But sound-wise is what I mean. Yeah. It's just got a little bit more of that alty emo feel. Emo is a better way of saying it than poppy. It's more emo-y. That's where the brightness, but it's sounding still bright, but speaking in a little bit of a sadder way. Yeah, it's more emo. Oh, looking for another me. Oh, every time you step outside, you feel like becoming a different person. Inside and outside. Oh. My heart is one. There's 2 of me, but my heart is one. I'll be one for you. Oh, Coops. Oh, beautiful. I can't cry. Too early in reacting time. Shut your fishy mouth. Ooh, I love your fishy mouth. The angst, you can feel it building in this song. From that first stanza to this stanza, like he's growling when he's delivering this verse. The angst is rising, but his fight is also rising against that angst. He's talking about things. He's speaking to himself a little bit more strongly I love this idea of, which I'm sure a lot of stars, celebrities feel, right? You're two people. On the inside, you're one person. And then when you step outside, you're a different person. And those two people are him. He's living your life from two different, very, very different perspectives. I think of it a lot from a perspective that I'm used to, which is what I would consider like the dual life of what I think a high functioning depressive person is like. So that is probably the closest thing I can connect to, in that when I share a lot of my experiences, a lot of people don't believe I have felt, or they have a hard time understanding that I have felt different, or the person that I am feels different than the person that they get to see all the time. And that is because I've learned a lot of coping mechanisms to not show that depressive side when I'm in more public spaces, especially. It's especially clearer to people like a coworker than it would be to a friend who I would show a little bit more of that side, or like a very close family member or friend, right? The life of a celebrity is probably very much like that, except exploded 10 times more. But in turn, he's still making this promise, hopefully for himself and for the people he loves, but it feels like he's saying it to the people he loves, but I'm kind of also hoping he's saying it to himself, that in the end, even though he knows he feels like these two different people sometimes, the person that he will be for others is one. It's still him as a whole, him and his heart, which still connects to those two separate people. For us, for those people, he will always be one. Which is why I hope he's saying it to himself, because it takes it one step further and maybe a little bit of his own self-discovery. I was so ready for this to be a rap song, guys. It's really hitting me. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. The altiness of this, the chords on this are so good. Oh. I don't even know if it's on my own body. I'm so detached. Hear that? Just what I was talking about before I went into a whole rant. I think I started this by talking about the angst. Oh, just the growl he now puts in the verse. Yeah. Feel the desperation in his throat as he's singing. Pre-chorus is so pretty. One of the first words I learned, sesangi, world. Two names, especially that idea that he really does have two names. That is truly the life of a celebrity. Oh my god. Oh. That's hard, guys. He's definitely talking to himself in ways that I hoped he was. To me, who wanted to die, holding on to my wrist. Oh. It's almost like he's choosing to not be a broken, severed person for himself moving forward. Oh, that hit me at the end. He really had to give me that little sucker punch with that line. Women forever. But I think it shows a lot of what it feels like he was trying to tell us, that he personally has overcome. And so even though it like kind of hit me came out of nowhere, the feeling of wanting to die, it's just like that is the saddest depths that a human being can be in when they're in that feeling. Even though I feel like that kind of got me, it's very, very powerful for the song, because I do think that it shows how much he has had to overcome. In my opinion, as someone who's faced those types of thoughts, those are sometimes the most difficult things to overcome. I'm really proud of him. I'm very thankful that he released this song, and it was everything that I did not expect it to be. 100% thought I was coming into like a full-on swaggy rap to end this year. And he gave us a reflective, beautiful, emotive, in the most emo of ways, emotive song about his own personal growth. I don't know where a lot of this came from. Did a lot of it come after his injury and through his rehabilitation, or was this something he was working on for a while? It doesn't really matter. The me that he's describing doesn't really matter when he really started to work on this. This clearly is something that speaks about him as a person, and that's much, much bigger and really, really, really beautiful. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for checking out S.Coups' Me non-solo. I really, really, really hope that you have a day that celebrates the me that is each of you. I really hope you have a good day. Thanks. Bye. 세상이 끝나도 난 항상 내 곁에 오늘부터 밝게까지 너를 얻고 싶어. Please don't go away. Oh, oh, oh. Baby, hold me, stay with me.